Hello everyone, welcome to Apex Analyzed. My name is 8 Second Gaming. Today we're going to be jumping into this crypto gameplay and I can show this man what he did right, what he did wrong, and where he needs to improve. So the title of this video is just Crypto Needs No Help. So let's start it off. And this is on console, so we'll see how it goes here. It is on Kings Canyon, it looks like, and we're just going to watch it. I want to hear the comms if there are any. I don't know. I never played console myself, so I don't know if there are comms on console. Looks like Lifeline wants to land Capacitor. They're passing Jumpmaster, you're looking off into nowhere, right? Okay, you're probably like AFK or something. Jump's fine. You usually want to jump around 450 if you can. That way you don't have to do like the dolphin. Okay, so here you're doing the dolphin dive. At around 450, it's faster to just go straight at your target. Going a little bit down into the dolphin dive is perfectly fine, but normally you just go straight at your target and it gets you there faster. You're kind of unsure what building you want to go to. So let's go back here. Go back for a second here. As you're going down, you're looking at all three of these buildings and you're unsure which one you want to go to. Usually, just pick one. Even if it's going to be contested by an enemy, it's better to land on a specific building because you get caught out in the middle of nowhere right here. You land like right here and you get caught in the middle of nowhere. So if somebody lands in this building and that makes it so you can't go there, somebody lands here and then somebody lands here, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere with no loot. So it's better to just land in a building with somebody than to just accept that you're just gonna land in the middle of nowhere. But I don't think anybody's landing here with you. You should be kind of looking around if you can to see if anybody is gonna be landing with you. You're able to get a building though, it looks like, but there is an enemy right there. So see, because you weren't looking around, you didn't know that that enemy was landing in there. So now you're stuck in the middle of nowhere with no loot, and you don't know if anybody landed here either. It doesn't look like anybody did. So you're getting some loot now. Getting a P2020. Can I turn the... Okay, no, it's on 720 already. Okay. So there's somebody coming in now. You don't have armor. Oh, that's a lucky purple armor pickup. Did a little bit of damage to them with that. But they have a shotgun. That's unlucky. But some nice shots. That was some nice shots right there. Going for the finisher. You don't have shield. That's perfectly fine. People think it's toxic, but you don't have enough shield cells to heal the purple armor. Take the finisher. Get the Eva. So now both of your teammates are down. She's going to spam ping. Of course she's going to spam ping. I hate when people spam ping. It's not going to help them. So she's just sitting in a corner. That's weird. There, just shoot her. When she does that Q animation, we're going to go back to this. So right here, she throws it at you. You see the trail of it coming at you. With that animation, she not only has to put her gun away to take the bracelet off and throw it, she then has to start the animation to put it back on when she lands. So, really good 180 here, but instead of throwing the two grenades, maybe throw the one arc star to try and cut her off from going that direction, and then instead of throwing the thermite, just shoot her. There, I think that's a panic drone. It's best to just not drone there. Yeah, but I think that was like a panic or a misclick. Nice holding the door. You can see him. He's unable to push you. That's a weird bubble. I don't know why that would bubble. I don't think you need to drone here. You don't have your EMP. You get to see a little bit, but taking the height on here would have just been better. Some no regs. What is he doing? What is this Gibraltar doing? You're going ham with this alternator right now. So, hopping back up on the roof right here, it's perfect. So you can see she's climbing up. More shots. Okay, no, that's an Octane. Never mind, not she. Good shots. Why is this Octane just running? Nice shots. Try to, like, hip fire right there. There, see the hip firing there. The EVA 8 really doesn't get that much of a choke spread difference between hip firing and not hip firing, so... you dropped your EVA 8. I don't know about that because now you have two light weapons with almost no light ammo. You got to be aware of which gun you're dropping. Going for the reskin mid-fight, that's a little bit risky. She messed that up. So you have 6 bullets in your R301. See, now you have nothing. So oh, okay, so it just jumps there. Oh. What was that? What was that? Got the banner. I'm not giving up on them. 30 seconds. Did it just jump there? That was weird. Okay, anyway. I was super confused. So going for the flatline swap, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Goes for the flatline swap. The flatline swap is fine. You just have two ARs now. Really good EMP. Really good EMP. So with that, let me go back here for a second. Once your drone sees, like, the drone cuts off so much of a path here. There's so much stuff on the map that this person cannot use anymore. So there's, like, basically right here, this person can't go anymore. So it forces them to go this way. And it forces them either to run up on top of the building with you, which is perfectly fine because you have a flatline. The flatline is a fantastic close range. Or it forces them to run over here, which you have free shots from right here. Or it forces them to just keep running. And then, once again, you have free shots from this area right here. So, really good EMP. That's a great heads-up play. I would make that play every single time. And it's great that you didn't go into the drone to use that EMP. You just instinctively hit it on your arm. I would make that play every single time. Cutting off the rotations, forcing them into you with the flatline. Fantastic play. So you do end up getting the kill. It hits them. See, like, it forces them under the roof, and you have that flatline, which just shreds close range. I would personally pick the Mastiff. I would go Mastiff flatline here. Going for the teabag too. Of course, you're going for the teabag. You always gotta throw the teabags in there. Excessive teabagging. Okay, yeah, I would swap to the Mastiff here. They're not even watching you. You can see they're not watching. Usually, like, if I'm gonna teabag, I usually do like one or two. Like, I'll teabag as I loot, but I don't think you can do that on console. Going back for another one. So he's gonna keep running two. Oh no, he's going back. Going two ARs is a bit risky. Basically because you have no real close range. So going flatline 99 is really good. Prowler 301, that's really good, but I personally would pick up the Mastiff. If you're not comfortable with it, don't. But you know, if you're more comfortable with two ARs, that's perfectly fine. Go with that. Go with what you're comfortable with. So here wow, some really nice shots coming in within the 301. Ooh. Okay, so now you're stuck here. Interesting EMP. I don't know if I EMP there. See, because that just messes you up also. So right here, when you EMP, what are you trying to accomplish here? When you try to EMP, what are you trying to do? You see that they're right here. Your drone is somewhere up here. Yeah, so there's the drone right there. You see where your drone is. You know where your drone is. You know exactly where it's going to hit because you haven't moved it since you EMP'd when you were up here. Over on the building right there. So the drone hasn't moved. You know exactly where it's going to hit. This person's right here. They're too close to you to use your EMP. Even if you did have shields, that would have knocked your shields off. So I don't go for the EMP right there. What you want to do, especially because once, like, if we move this forward a little bit, you activate your EMP right here, and then you go and peek her. So you take all of the shields off before the EMP even hits. That's the good thing about the EMP, because EMP does a guaranteed 50 damage to shields if you hit it. That's pretty strong. So if you're going to EMP there, accept the damage that you're going to take from it, if you are going to take some damage from it, and don't peek. It works here, because instead of shooting you, she's trying to run to the building right now. So it does work here, but normally I don't think it would work. I don't think that would work every time. There's a lot of people that would just like see that the damage is coming in, and they would try to shoot you. I don't know what I'm drawing there. They would just try to shoot you. I think that was trying to draw like bullet fire there. Because, you know, it's free shots on the crypto that's just standing right here. But it does work out here, so good job. But don't normally EMP in this situation. See, because it just kind of messes you up. And she doesn't even phase. Like, that's a Wraith. She should have queued. As soon as she saw the EMP going off, another finisher going off. I like that finisher. So that Wraith should have queued. Were those two different people? Like, two different teams? Sorry, obviously two different people, but was that two different teams? That's interesting. You're popping off right now. 7 kills, 15 squads left. This could be a 20-kill game. You play this right. Here, I don't think you really need to loot up all that much. You want to go get your teammate back. This right now is chewing through a lot of time. You can loot once you get back. You want to get your teammate up. I don't know if there's a respawn beacon left in Capacitor. No, there's not. Okay, so somebody used the respawn beacon. So actually, it was a good idea to loot. I take that back. It was a good idea to loot because the respawn beacon is no longer in Capacitor. So using the drone to do a little bit of scouting here, really smart. You see that there's 2 teams here. So I don't know if you were looking at that or what you were looking for. I think you were just looking for people. But when the banner comes into play, you see that there's 2 squads within range. So now you have to decide what you need to do because the ring is closing. Ring's closing. I don't think you're in the ring right now. I haven't seen the map in a second here. But you have to decide. Your teammate's dead. You have the banner though. The ring's closing and there's 2 squads. So hopefully he pulls up the map in a second here so that I can show some rotations. So yeah, you're not in the ring, but you're very close. So now, here, we can do this. You can choose to go the long way and go up into this crevice. You can go up the hill this way, or you can go up the zip line here. You can also go into labs. There's 4 different rotations here, and there's 2 correct ones in my opinion. I think labs is safe, and this one is safe. A lot of people are going to be rotating towards farms, coming either across labs and to here, which would be like right up here on the map. I'm not trying to draw like on the side of the wall here. So I would do either a labs rotation, because if you do get stuck in there, you can hit the portal and skydive out, or you can go up this hill. These 2 options here are fairly safe right now, but because if there was somebody near, they would have come down from around here and tried to third party that fight when they heard the noise. So I don't think there's anybody here right now, but definitely I would do this labs rotation more likely than not, because the respawn beacon's towards that way. There's the portal if you get into trouble. But I would also hit this charge tower to get your MP back. You need as much help as you can get when you're in a 1v3 actually. It's not duos, it's squads. I forgot about that. 1v3 situation. Definitely need as much help as you get. That means that Wraith and Watson have a teammate that could be coming behind you as well. So yeah, I definitely think that you go labs here. This one's a little bit iffy because you don't know what's artillery side. So I 100% think that labs is the correct rotation here, and this is the one that I would do every single time, in my opinion. I might go up here because I'm super aggressive, and I want to run into these teams, but if you're trying to get your teammate back up, labs, 100%. So let's see what he does. He gets the charge tower, perfect. Jumping to C, because yeah, it is trios, so he does know that there's a 3rd teammate coming. So that's what he was looking for. He was looking for the 3rd teammate. Okay, okay, my bad. That's when he was on his drone. Okay, we got this. The Evo shield, you got some more light ammo. I would pick up that 99, because then you have 99 flatline. But you're doing really well with the 301, so if you're more comfortable with the 301 still shreds close range. Labs looks unlooted, so you could potentially get a little bit more loot here. 1 to 2 times on the flatline. I personally don't like the 1 to 2 times, but it's very good also. You have 8 shield cells, so you don't really need to pick up any more. 8 shield cells, 3 batteries, you're set. Mobile respawn beacon, you can't take that. I personally would have dropped cells for that, or syringes if you had 8 syringes. I'm not sure, I didn't see your syringes. Dropping Phoenix Kit's a little iffy because you do have purple shield. So don't call it, like, if you're gonna call the respawn beacon in, then definitely take it. But if you're just gonna use this one, then you know, probably keeping the Phoenix Kit's fine. So yeah, here, if you're just going to use this respawn beacon, I would have kept the Phoenix Kit. The Phoenix Kit is really useful. So you see shots now coming in right here. There are shots. So my rotation calls were correct. There were teams coming across here, converging up by farms. So the rotation call was correct. Going through labs, safe as can be. Safest option right there. Going up and around towards artillery would have been fine also, I think. But I think there's going to be another team coming down here, potentially. So respawning here, a really, 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 really good idea. These two teams are busy fighting, and then if there's a third party on the way coming in from right over here, like in like this area, like this crack area, they shouldn't be because it's outside of ring, but they might try to gatekeep. They'll try to gatekeep the teams fighting instead of the team respawning because you're less of a threat. Sometimes I might go after you. It really depends on their playstyle. So let's continue with this. So respawning, really good idea. You're looking for some shots now. You're looking to see where they're coming from. If they're rotating out, if they're still fighting, great call because you can relay that to your team. The jump pad here, take the jump pad, take the rotation. Nice double jump there. Into the slide, perfect movement. Keeping the momentum. Going up the hill. I like the cover. Use of the drone, perfect. Look at the banner though. Look at the banner. One squad in the area. Okay, perfect. He does look at the banner. He knows how to play crypto. So he sees where the enemy is now. The zone is going to be closing in on you pretty soon here. So you see where the enemy is. You want to take this spot right here. On the little, like, hill right here. When you move up, you want to take this because you have a vantage point to shoot here. You have a vantage point to shoot here. And you can still take shots on here or, like, here. There's a lot of options that you can take, and this you can fall back behind the respawn beacon if you need to. So that's your best option. Your teammate has no loot, you know that. They're not going to be any use. You could drop them the flatline or the 301 to kind of help them out. You're taking too long on your drone right now. Recalling it, fine option. I would have just left it because like that just kind of wastes their time. Drops the flatline for them, perfect. Gives them a little bit of a fighting chance in this rotation here. There's white armor. Ping that white armor for your teammate. Let them know that, hey, there's armor right here. Pings the alternator, but that works. There's another one. So now you don't know where this person is. You're going to drone. Okay, no, you're not going to drone. He picks up the 99. So you hear the shots coming off. Using the drone here, really good option, because now you can see where these teams are coming from. So, I'm sorry, the quality here. I can't up it, but there's a team right here. They're moving, and then there's somebody. I think he's right here, and then there's somebody up the hill right here as well. So, there's 3 squads in the area, and there's 2 right here. So I would assume that the third is either behind you, coming in from that fight, or they're coming in from up here, and they're going to be coming into third party this. If you want to fight this, your best option is to try and rotate on the high side. Because now this team is split. This team's running. They don't want to fight this. They're in a really bad spot. This team is split up here. You want to fight this team. They're not as weak, but you can single out one person here. Because this... Okay, yeah, so that was somebody. So he's chasing hard. This team is now super split. Because their teammate is still up the hill. Their teammate's still somewhere up here. So as soon as you notice that, as soon as you see, hey, one guy is down here. So that's 1. 2 is up here, and 3 is potentially here. That's a really bad 3, but you know what? We're going to stick with that. You want to get off your drone right away, and you want to book it through here, and you want to single out 2. Because by the time that 1 gets back up the hill after fighting these guys, because they're still going to chase this first team. They're chasing this Octane. They have no idea that you are there, and they want to go. You want to fight 2. You want to fight the second person right here. Get them down, thirst them, take their loot, get your Bangalore set up, and then look to fight the other people. It's an easy pick right now. Let's see what happens. So you see another person on the drone there. That's the person right there, I believe. Is it? Yeah, that is. So you want to rush that person. Get off your drone. You see what you need to see. Get off your drone. Fight that person. Go rush them. They're so split. Please, just go. They have a sniper rifle. Dude, please, get off the drone. Now your teammate's pinging. You've missed an opportunity to go for a fight. Now you're on your drone while your teammate's fighting. Another risky EMP here because that's... Actually, that didn't hit you. So that was a good EMP. Never mind. I said risky. I thought you were going to hit yourself there. That's a miscall by me. I do apologize. Really good EMP there. Now you're shredding them. But that solo person from the other team is just going to start shooting you with the sniper rifle. So you have to finish this extremely quickly. 2 knocks on them. Really, really nice. Oh, the sniper rifle's pushing you. Interesting. Oh, okay, no, that was just a separate person. So they were just split too. So nice. You have medkits. Drop the medkit for your teammate. Nice. They're gonna get purple armor. Going back on the drone is a smart play. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Nice ping on the banner, letting his team know. You know where this team is. You know that they're down the hill. You know that they're over here because they were chasing. See what he does here. Leaves the drone. Smart play. Teammate, use the med kit. Stop it. Just use the med kit. So was this Octane when he was standing here? He wasn't part of this team that was like that was chasing. He was part of a team that was over here. That makes no sense. He was so split. If he had been like Mastiff 99 and was just running around for some close range fights, I could see that. But the fact that he had a sniper rifle and just standing on the hill and not even shooting at the team that was fighting here, that doesn't make sense to me. That's a curveball right there. You played it well though. Like I know I said rush there, but the rushing was a viable option. Rushing is completely a viable option right there. Drop some cells, dude. You don't need that many cells. Drop some 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 cells. Pick up more heavy ammo. Drop some cells. Pop in the ultimate accelerant. Good idea. Drop some cells. Like go loot the other boxes. Find heavy ammo. Drop some cells. Pick up grenades. Anything. Just don't have that many cells. You have 6 batteries and 1,000,000 cells. You don't need to have that many cells. Pick up the heavy ammo. You don't need more batteries. Pick up the heavy ammo. You don't need to use a medkit for that. Do you have no syringes? Your teammate had syringes. Yeah, he doesn't have any syringes. Yeah, ask your teammate for syringes. Your teammate had syringes. She canceled the syringe to take your medkit. Alright, so you want to pick up this heavy ammo. Please, pick up the heavy ammo. There was even some syringes in here. You didn't need to pop that medkit, but it's fine because you got another medkit there. Pick up the heavy ammo. So, looking at this right now, 4 squads left. 11 people alive. Right now, as a Crypto Bangalore, your best option is probably to rotate to circle. And I'm assuming it's a market circle based off this. I haven't seen him open the map in a while. That's my apologies. I don't think he's opened the map in a while. Anyway. Going for the care package, smart. Rotate into circle. Okay, so team just opened the care package. You know that there's a team right here. Nice pings letting your teammate know, hey, we're not alone here. If you're looting, careful. You want to get this vantage point. Really nice with the 2 times. Really good with the drone. Send that drone out. You see that there's only one team in the area, and it has to be these guys. You're also letting them know where you are with the crypto drone here. I see an enemy over there. So is it one? Is it just a Pathfinder? I'm recalling my drone. So with this, I wasn't able to really see like how many people were here. So I think like there was only like the Pathfinder and then maybe somebody over there. I personally would put my drone in a safe spot here, near where the enemy was, and just have it so that if they try to rotate somewhere, like put it up here, like put it right here, so that if they start to try to rotate, your drone wants to be right here, so that if they start to rotate up this hill, it'll scan them. And then it'll kind of tell you what's going on. So we're gonna draw like a little eye. So it'll scan them. It'll tell you where they're going if they're rotating up that hill. They really shouldn't. There's a minute left on the circle. They should be going to zone. And it makes no sense that they want to fight you right now. So your 2 options here, I think, are to fight them or to rotate, because you've only got a minute on this zone. If you fight them, you have to make it really quickly. Really quick. You have to make it really quick. Two options. You have no mobility. Bangalore, if she gets shot at, she gets speed boost, but Crypto has no mobility at all. They have a Pathfinder, if I remember correctly. If that was a Pathfinder grapple that I heard. They can chase you down. I think your best option here is to go for the fight. I think you have EMP ready. Have your drone hit them when they're about right here if they're pushing you, because then that slows them down. That gives you the ability to just jump on them, because even without the speed boost or mobility, you're still in a good position to run and fight them when they're in the open right here. It doesn't make sense that they want to fight though. Like, okay, so they're dropping back off. So recalling, recalling's fine, but it's fine because if you're looking to fight right here, recalling's the best option because you want that drone for that fight. I personally would have set up and then EMP'd them so that you either push them off the height, because if you EMP them right now, they have to fall off the height. That's kind of cool. They have to fall off the height, giving you easy shots. And then they're going to try and go back up here. Right now, you're at the disadvantage because you only have two people. You have the slower rotation to zone because they have the Pathfinder. They could just zip line over here. You have no mobility. So you want to give... Oh, that's not the erase tool. You want to give yourself every opportunity to beat them. So going through here, I would EMP them. You have some great shots, so you have some great accuracy. So you want to EMP them. She threw her ultimate. That's fine. I think half of it's going to get blocked by like the top of that. But... oh, she's just getting beamed. So now you're going to EMP. If you're EMPing now... oh, that's... oh, that's such a good EMP. That's unlucky that your teammate got down. But I do believe that you still have that mobile respawn beacon. So that's lucky. That's really nice. Some great shots. Great play on the Mirage. I do believe that is a Mirage that rushed you there. Really good shots on him. Really good play to say, you know what? I'm going to let this EMP go where it goes, and I'm going to fight this Mirage. What is on my bed? Sorry. I'm going to fight this Mirage. I'm going to let this EMP go where it goes. Great play. Then you hit these shots on this, on the Octane, I believe this is, and it's just like you're hitting everything right now. You heard the shots underneath you. Again, great accuracy. Nice 1v3. Just armor swap. You have the mobile respawn beacon. You do. Drop some cells. Just grab stuff. Call it in on the edge of circle right here. Oh, that's just unlucky that these guys would come. Nice shots, though. You want to scare them off. You want to call this respawn beacon in right away so that, like, once you kind of scare them away, then you can res your teammate while they heal. So, it's oh, are they getting third-partied? I think they're getting third-partied. I would drop the mobile respawn beacon right now. Give you the best, the best chance to help your team, like, right now. Get some easy shots right here. Taking the high ground. Perfect. You always want to give yourself the best option. Some nice shots. Getting the instant thirst because the other person dropped off. You don't want to allow them to get that respawn. They come back up again. What is he doing? Drop the respawn beacon. Either go for the armor swap. Okay, that healing's fine too. Recalling there doesn't make any sense. You want the drone's watching that zipline for you. You want to just have the drone. Okay, you just repositioned it. That's fine. Just drop the respawn beacon. Get your team back in. Drop the respawn beacon. Is your best option. They're not trying to push you. Go for the fight now. That's fine because you have them weak. You heard the other team shoot at you a second ago. You have 30 seconds, or like 40 seconds, I guess. But like 30 seconds with the respawn beacon would get down if you called it in. Now your teammate doesn't get to loot. Getting here is fine because if you look at the circle, this team is right here. They now either have to run down and meet you right here, or they have to loop back around and meet you here. So running here is fine. That is your best option. You cannot fight up the hill into them. So running through here is your best option. Kind of sucks that you're alone right now. If you had called in the respawn beacon, your teammate would have been able to get some health back, some gear. There's no point in keeping the mobile respawn beacon in your inventory if you're not going to use it. You should drop it for some nades. If you're gonna have it in your inventory, utilize it. If you dropped it, you even saw one on those bodies, and you didn't go for the res on your teammate to help kind of win that. So that team rotated pretty quickly, going for the drone, trying to EMP them, or just okay. No, he's going for the vantage point. Nice. You have 7 batteries. You have so many heals. Oh, that's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. So with that, as soon as you see the Bloodhound like rushing you like this, trying to get the battery off is fine, but they know where you are. There's not much you could do here. There's really not. You can try to cancel the battery and fight, but you're probably going to lose that because they had a 99. Try and get it off and hope that they don't do enough damage to you. But other than, like, you had a 15 basically solo game in trios. Really, really good. Overall, there's a few things that I would have changed in your play. Like there, rezzing your teammate would have been perfectly fine. Going for different pushes. But overall, you basically know what you're doing. I would try to work in different guns into your playstyle. You're using 2 AR still. Maybe try a Mastiff, because if the Bloodhound runs up here, you can 112 that Bloodhound. You just peek the corner, and that changes everything. Because then you have an easy thirst there, an easy armor swap. You're set, and then you could potentially go for the 1v2. But overall, I do feel like you kind of know what your own playstyle is and what works for you. So keep going, keep working on a few things that I mentioned here. But overall, great accuracy, great recoil control, good rotations. You did a few of the rotations that I said I would have done. So overall, really, really good. If I were to rate this, I would probably give this a solid like 6 out of 10. Mainly because there were a few misplays on the respawn of your teammate. There were a few misplays on not taking advantage of split enemies. There were a few misplays on kind of recalling the drone when you didn't have to. It just kind of wastes time on you having to reset the drone back up. So really, really good. I would even maybe put like 6.5/7. But overall, I do think that you are really good, and as time progresses and as you play a lot more, you're just going to improve. I don't think you've hit the like the top of your skill yet. And yeah, that's basically all I can say on that one. Crypto, fantastic legend in the meta right now. If you want to main crypto, 100% go for it. But everybody else, if you enjoyed this video and you want me to go over a VOD and review it for you, please send it to 8secondgaming@gmail.com. That'll be in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that this helped you a little bit. So see you guys next time. Have a good one.